It is 7:30 plus a little, and it is time for the what some of us like to call the best hour in amateur radio for the week. The Boat Anchors Unlimited net will commence, and we're here on talking about the early days of sideband, the rigs and stuff that do that. People, tube radios, hybrids, and just pretty much anyone that's interested in what we're doing is welcome. And like that, of course, emergency traffic would always have priority. So, saying that, is there any emergency traffic at this time? Hearing none, we'll continue on. We will relinquish the frequency to emergency traffic if necessary, whenever. So, that being said, I guess we'll go ahead and just kick things off, because y'all that are here know what it's about, and you're probably ready for it. First one I have on the list is Doug, Whiskey Bravo 1 Echo. Go ahead, Doug.
Is there another station in there, Jay?
Yeah, who was the other station?
Yeah, Jay, could you put me on the list?
Could somebody copy him?
I think it was a JSA there, Jay.
Tango Lima Juliet. Do you copy?
I'm sure somebody did, and it'll get better. What was his call?
W5 Tango Juliet something.
Tango X-Ray Juliet's what I got.
Okay, W5TXJ. I'll put you on the list.
Negative. W5 Tango Lima Juliet.
TLJ. Sorry about that. The band will improve the later it gets, I'm sure. Okay, go ahead, Doug.
Okay, fantastic. Well, good evening, everybody. This is Doug over here in Bryan, College Station area, WB1E. And I'm talking to you on a beautiful just a garage find. It's a Swan 500, and it still is as is. It has all the original tubes, from what I can tell, except the pair of finals. And they were, I don't know, 3/4, 2/3 still there. So they needed replacing, but it wasn't necessary. And the microphone is an Electro Voice 638. So, and that's it. It still has for the original light bulb, maybe, but the only work required was just to clean up the band switch. And if you looked at it, it did look black and very dirty just from sitting around. But what do you expect from hanging out in the garage? Get a little help from a Henry 2K Classic, running two 3500s at 3.9 kV is what it is stated. And going out on a flat top V-beam, cut for 75. It's a standard dipole, except when you bring the ends in to 60 degrees, then you have a 50 ohm dipole. Hey, that a little bit of a ladder line, about 5 feet's worth, and then goes to coax all the way in to the shack where I am sitting. So that's the long and short of it, Jay. And so back to the Boat Anchors net. This is WB1E.
Okay, Doug. Well, it sounds great as usual. I had the scope on a while ago, and it was putting a perfect signal on your audio as far as old 220 scope's concerned. It's not a waterfall or anything like that, but it looks really good, and it sounds good. So thank you, sir, for checking in. Next, I think I'll wander down toward the border. WJ5MS. How about you, Jim? Are you ready? Must probably have to come back to Jim. He must have stepped across the room. KK5DR. How about you, Matt?
Well, here I am. This is KK5DR. Matt, just outside of Page, Texas, where I'm on my Yaesu Fox Tango 102, running barefoot, about 175 to 190 watts, somewhere in there. And that's going up into the full wave double ZEP at 60 feet for full wave for this band. And that's the story on this end. MD100 desk mic by Yaesu making the audio. And that's what we got out here on the Fat Chicken Ranch, Page, Texas, KK5VR.
Okay, good deal. Sounds great as usual. I forgot to tell everybody a while ago what I'm on. I think the Kenwood TS830 with the TL922 for a little extra amplification, and all the accessories that go with it. So using an Electro Voice 664 Alpha microphone, and like that, antenna, everything, all that's homebrew. So let's see. Okay, Dan, K8WOZ, your turn, sir. Well, maybe not. Freddie, W5FJF.
Roger. Thank you, Jay. Tonight I'm on a Kenwood TS520 Sugar and a Heathkit SB200 amplifier. And that's really all I have to say. Thanks for having the net. One of the best hours of amateur radio on the air. Over.
Yes, sir. A lot of people seem to feel that way. It's always fun. And I forgot to mention earlier that Lynn and Guy were not available this evening. Guy had to work. Unfortunately, that nasty four-letter word got in the way. He didn't have much choice in the matter. Lynn had to go to a wedding in Washington State, so he didn't feel like he could talk this far back, especially if he's airborne at the time. I believe they were flying out there. So, but they'll be back next week. So, anyway, that's why I'm doing it first instead of Lynn. Okay, let me see. Who have I got next? KL7CD. How about you, Mike?
Okay, Jay. Hey, thanks for letting me in. It's great to be a boat anchor enthusiast. Tonight I'm on usual Hallicrafters Twins HT44SX117. I usually operate push-to-talk, and I've been mashing a button because I can't get out of the habit, but I'm on Vox tonight, so I'd like a little feedback because I kind of pause every once in a while, like right there, just so I could break back in and see if I'm clipping any of the front end of my transmission. Anyway, my Twins go to an SB220 amplifier, and that runs up to a dipole by coax up about 25 feet. Microphone is a Shure 444D. And my latest project, I'm aligning right now an HT32B. I've got two of them. I got one kind of working, and I'm aligning it. And I had hoped to have it on tonight, but I didn't get it finished. So as soon as I get it finished and test it out, I'll put it back in the cabinet. And I'm either going to team it with SX115 or SX101A, and I'll have another Hallicrafter station. My name is Mike. I'm in New Braunfels, Texas, right in the edge of the hill country. Still hot here. Back to you there, Jay, KL7CD.
Okay, Mike. I didn't witness any clipping as far as the Vox kicking in and out. At least anything that wasn't on purpose or you know, like you said, sounded fine to me. Seemed like it's working pretty good.
Okay, thank you, Jay.
All righty. Rusty, you want to take a shot? Grab a few. I didn't get Dan or I didn't get Jim down in the valley in case they were, you know, absent for a moment, but at any rate. And there's that other fella out there. I don't know if you can hear him better than me, Whiskey 5 TLJ. And that's all I had on the list. So if you're ready, Rusty, go ahead, sir. WK5R, KM5QS.
I'm still here too, LYL.
W5TLJ, you copy?
I don't know who that second station was. I don't know who the other one was, but TM5QS, WK5R, mighty fine. This is WK5R. I'm not on the boat anchor tonight. I decided to run the 590 so I could hear better with all the noise and stuff. But anyway, I'm running the Audio Technica microphone and the GS35B amplifier and the fan dipole. That's what we're running tonight there. And then the old 102 sitting over there with his lip pushed out. So with that, I'm going to see Jim down in the valley. Are you back? And I forgot your call sign. Go ahead.
W5TLJ, do you copy?
Yeah, stand by, TLJ. Okay, don't hear Jim. Dan, K8WOZ, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here. Rusty, this is Dan, KWOZ in Houston. Among the on non-stop rain for the last 24 hours. We got about probably 5 inches or more total, I guess. But I think it's just about over. I think I saw the sky clearing up a bit. Anyway, name is Dan. We're running the smallest 100-watt HF transceiver ever built, called a Kenwood TS50. Driving that with a Shure 444D microphone, and driving a Heathkit SB220 amplifier, about 1,400 watts, and the antenna is a 2-band bazooka up about 35 feet. Once I get my stick up on the back of the garage, I ought to be able to raise that another 10 feet or so. That's it from here. Got a good ground reflection tonight with all this rain, so that ought to help receive and outgoing a little bit. Thanks for letting us sneak in here, Rusty. K8WOZ, back to net.
Okay, Dan. A little TS50 sounds good there. Okay, there is a W5TLJ. Go ahead.
That's W5TLJ, Cherry Banks, Texas. Don't have a boat anchor, but I've got a Kenwood TS570 Delta using a Heil process. What's your location, over?
Okay, yeah, I'm hearing you 570 with the Heil Pro set just fine there. Right in the noise, but I'm able to hear you. My location, I'm in Wills Point, which is halfway between Dallas and Tyler, up here in northeast Texas. Go ahead.
Okay, Roger. Good talking to y'all. W5TLJ.
Okay, thank you for stopping by. Come back and see us again. All right, K5LYL. Go ahead, Todd.
Can you hear me okay, Rusty, or do I need to get up in this thing a little bit?
You're fine. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't scream then. K85LYL, Todd, Corpus Christi. I'll stay up on it a little bit, though. Close to the mic, I mean. Let's see. My QTH is Corpus, and I do not really, to speak of, own any boat anchor gear at this time, except for this amplifier I'm driving with this TS590 SG radio, which is a Heathkit SB200, being driven by, like I said, it's a Kenwood TS590 Sierra Golf. Microphone is a Heil PR781, and I'm using the EQing in the radio's control software to fine-tune the transmit audio for mostly high emphasis with some lows. That's because I'm trying to make the most of my little puny 500-watt signal. The antenna is an off-center fed dipole. I think it's about 38 feet at the feed point, and I think the legs are about 15 feet off the ground or something. The ends of the legs or about 15 feet off the ground, something like that at the insulators. That's my claim to fame. Great. Oh, you know what? I don't know if it is a boat anchor one in a way because it's for an old tuner. Is that considered a boat anchor one? Over.
Yes, the question I don't know the answer to, Todd.
Well, I don't want to get you in trouble on my count, so I'll just hush and wait till another time. So it's all right. I can look at another time, or I'll just have to scour the internet. Take care. Have a great night, Rusty. Thanks for letting me in from KA5LY, the weakest by far signal way down here on the coast. Back to net.
Okay, Todd. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing on this 590 using the control software to do the EQing. All right. That's all the ones that I know that were out there that JD and pick up. Let me try Jim down there in Far, Texas again. WJ5MS, are you there, Jim?
W5IS.
Okay. Jim must be getting some storms there. All right, W5IS. Go ahead, Doug.
Yeah, I just now turned it on. I was having equipment trouble, but looks like it's working all right now. I'm on my 830 tonight, and driving a small solid-state amplifier up to double bazooka dual bander about 40 watts, and that's about the story here. So I haven't been listening much. I've been fooling with equipment, so appreciate you picking me up, Jay. W5IS.
All right, Doug. Now, this is Rusty this time. Jay had done a shift, and now I'm doing a shift. But your station sounds fine there. Okay. That finishes up who I had on my list. Now we'll see if anybody else out there that wants to check in and talk boat anchors come now.
K0, Sierra Echo Delta.
Okay. K0 SED. Go ahead there, Steve. I know there was a couple others, and I'll try to get them after you.
Oh, good evening, Rusty and all the boat anchors. K0 SED and Tyler. Well, we're waiting for some more rain. Hope we get a whole bunch. I guess we will. Anyway, good old Kenwood TS520, 30L1 that I pull up 40-odd feet. That's about it from Tyler. Back to you, Rusty. K0 SED.
All right, Steve. Sounds good over there. The 520. All right. There were two other stations in there. Y'all try it again. I'll just pull you out of there. Okay, let me get a little closer to the speaker. Try that one more time.
Kilo India 5, Oscar.
KI500, go ahead.
Hi, Rusty. This is Mike over here close to Austin, just southwest of Austin. I'm running the Drake C line tonight into the L4B, out the ladder line to an 80-meter horizontal loop, and putting out about 500-600 watts. I don't have it cranked up all the way. Anyways, KI500, back to you, Rusty.
Well, you're about 30 over here with the attenuator on, and I have no idea how much attenuation is on this rig, but sounds good there, Mike. Okay. I think there were still a couple of other stations there. I'm going to try to get you out of there. Come back with your calls again.
November Bravo, in Mexico.
K5AXW.
Okay, I got two there. November. Was something. Was that November Pop? That didn't sound right. Something with a 9, November to 9 in it. I'm mixed up. Go ahead.
November Bravo 9 Mexico, November Bravo 9 Mexico, and the name is Brad, Bravo Romeo Alpha Delta.
Okay, Brad, where are you located and what kind of equipment are you running tonight?
Okay, well, I'm ashamed to say I am running modern equipment. I'm in Indiana. I'm in South Central Indiana. Conditions are very poor, of course, and it's a long haul for these conditions to go that far west. But I am running an ICOM IT7300 and an ACOM 1010M. And I heard that Lynn's not here. If we check the boy, when Lynn was doing the net, he was just in his element. It really sounded fun. So I just wanted to check in and say hey, and I'd like to check in for if you'll have me in the future. This is November Bravo 9 Mexico, the Hoosier State.
Okay, Brad. November Bravo 9 Mexico. You're making a trip down there. You came up then out of the noise where I could hear everything you were saying there. Yeah, I'm running a modern rig tonight too because of the noise and the fact that I'm one of the net controllers and trying to hear a little bit better. Okay, let me pick up the other one there. Oh, good grief! I don't know who that was, but I can't call a name and
Rusty.
Call there, but go ahead.
Rusty, it's K5AXW.
Okay, that's Bob. Okay, go ahead, Bob.
Hey, Rusty, you're close. It's Bill. A long time no hear. Heck, I forgot your call. That's K5AXW. It's east side of Dripping Springs on a national NCX3 that was resurrected. Wire came loose on the transmit multiplexer or multiplier, and that was kind of interesting, but it's back in service now. Getting a little bit of help from an FL2100 into an OCF dipole out the back, camouflaged in HOA neighborhood, and everybody's coming in pretty good tonight. A little bit of static and noise, as you mentioned, Rusty. Good to hear you, and Jay, you're pounding in here. Back to net, K5AXW.
K5AXW, WK5R. Sorry about that, Bill. I was in the right part of the alphabet, but the wrong name there. I got you straightened out. I thought it said CXG. That's Bob out of San Angelo. Anyway, you sounded good over here, too. All right. Who else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. Okay, I did not get anything that time, Jay. Why don't you give it a shot? KM5QS, WK5R.
Alrighty, let's see what we can stir up. Let me see if Dale's back out here yet. K5 Whiskey Oscar Fox, are you there?
KM5QS, K5WF, operating low power on the Drake T4XB and the R4B in the Trans-C mode, and piping in with the Ohio GM mic. I'm real pleased with that mic, and working the 43-foot flat-topped doublet. Jay, I wanted to let you know that I am on backup power, operating my generator inverter just to get put a load on it and see how the boat anchor works and sounds. So I'd sure like a report back from you from K5WF.
Well, I wouldn't know you were on backup power. It sounds as good as usual. I mean, it's working fine.
Well, outstanding. That's the whole drill, and it passes. Looks like I'm only pouring about 3.5 amps, and I got lots of headroom. So, everybody, I'm enjoying your rig. Everybody's sounding like they're pretty close to being on frequency, and I'd sure like to congratulate Dan and his smallest radio there. He's always putting something good on the air consistently, and enjoy that good work there, Dan. Okay, well, I'll hand it back to you. Have a good evening, everybody. 73 K5WF.
Comment?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a room full of you up here too, Dale. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh, okay. All righty, Dale. Well, thank you, sir. And, yeah, it's working fine. So we know we can count on you if the lights go out. I've got one of them things, too. I had to put a new battery in it day before yesterday. It lasted for quite a while, so I guess that's all right. Anyway, all right, folks, this is the Boat Anchors Unlimited. And I'm gonna backtrack one more time and see if I can stir up for Jim down there. Whiskey Jug 5, more sits. Come on in here. Well, he must have had something get in the way. So, all right. Anyone we haven't talked to yet, wishing to check into the Boat Anchors Net, come now, please.
Kilo Bravo Papa.
Hello, Marty. Go right ahead.
Well, good evening. This is Marty, N5K BP, up in Longview, patiently waiting for the rain like most folks are. I'm on the old Drake TR4 with a Turner 454 Plus crystal microphone into my standard 200-foot extended ZEP antenna. Don't have the amplifier on this one because I haven't wired the relay in yet. So it is barefoot, but it does a good power. I'm tuned up. I can get almost 200 out of her, so she's a good old radio. Anyway, that's it on this end. N5K BP, back to you.
Okay. Yeah, 200. Your full output. That thing's working like a champ. Thank you, Marty, for checking in, and we'll catch you next time. That's right. You said you weren't going to make Belton this time, did you? Whoops, he must have hit the switch. Alrighty, who's next for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now, please. Maybe a short net tonight, Rusty.
Maybe.
Anybody, anywhere with any interest in old tube-type radios, boat anchor stuff that was made in the 60s and the 50s and like that, come on down.
Kilo Charlie 5 Lima.
KC5L, go right ahead.
Hey, good evening, Jay. The Boat Anchors Net. Tom, KC5L in San Antonio. And tonight we're running the usual here, talking on a Central Electronics 200B. The microphone is a original Lollipop, and that's going into a ballast line tuner, homebrew, open wire line, and a doublet of about 15 feet, and cuts for the length of the property. And listening on a R390A. So that's about all I have here. So back to that, KC5L.
Okay, Tom. Sounding great, as usual. Well, those old rigs, those Central Electronics deals sure do sound good. Y'all, one of these days, y'all gonna talk me into picking one up somewhere. If I can pick it up, I might need some help. Anyway, thanks, Tom. Sounding great. All right. Anyone else for the Boat Anchors Net? Coming out, please. Well, as you might have guessed, some of us were talking about it a little earlier. The Belton Ham Fest is coming up in October the 4th and 5th. Myself and my co-conspirator, Jim, we will be on the parking lot on October the 3rd, mid-afternoon sometime, setting up and getting ready to go. Everybody's welcome. Come on down and have a good time. You bring it, we'll burn it, and all that good stuff. So that's my Belton commercial for the evening. Is there anyone else that would like to check into the Boat Anchors Net? Well, you want to try it again, Rusty?
Edward David X-Ray.
Oh, there we go. Go ahead, Byron.
Okay, there. Rusty, it's WA5EDX. And let me see, let me throw on a little power here. Hello test. Just throw on the only boat anchor on here right now is a Warrior. Old Heathkit Warrior I've been working on, so maybe that helped a little bit. You can give me a signal report, let me know if I'm hitting it too hard or too light or whatever. I do hear a lot of static on tonight. I guess there is some rain coming up from Houston, and maybe we'll get a little of it.
But you guys east of 45 are going to get most of it, I think. You guys are just too stingy, I guess, to share it with us West Texas fellows. As I said, I'm not driving this thing with a boat anchor. I'm on the ICOM 736, so that's why it's on frequency. Hi. Looks like it may be a short net tonight. So turn it back to you and see how the old Warrior's sounding. If it sounds okay, I've been working on it, as I said last week, and it's probably excess to my needs. So I'll bring it down to Belton and see if any of the AMers can use it. It is a heavy one, isn't it? Back to you, Rusty. WA5EDX.
All right, Baron. Byron. I'll get it right in a minute. Yeah, you're right. Maybe a short net for the number of check-ins, but not for the distance of one of the check-ins. Bradley was in Morgantown, Indiana. So, anyway, is there anybody else out there that we have not talked to yet that wants to talk boat anchors? Come on in.
Well, just a second, Rusty, if you, Byron, the Warrior was working fine. You were 10 over down here, and the signal was great.
Yeah, same here.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. I forgot to tell him that, Jay. Thank you. But he was about 20 over here when he cranked it up a little bit. Anybody else out there that wants to check into the Boat Anchors Unlimited net? Come now.
Whiskey 5, Mike Romeo Bravo.
Whiskey 5, Mike Romeo, and I missed the last letter. Come on in.
Bravo.
Bravo, go ahead.
I felt sorry for you. I guess I'd check in to raise the number by one. Name here is Bobby in Mesquite, Texas. Running a TS820 with a MSJ Versa tuner with a ground plane in the NVIS style across the backyard, about 12 feet off the ground.
I know who you are now, Bobby. You just caught me off guard there. Yeah, you're coming in loud down here.
Well, thank you, sir. Yeah, I figured you'd recognize me after I said my name. But I seem to be getting pretty good reception tonight since it rained up here a little bit. So I think it helped out a little bit there.
Yeah, you're hitting me at almost 20 over, probably about between 15 to 18 over there, almost to the 20 there. Anything else for the net, Bobby?
That's all I got right now. I'm working on still rebuilding that 811 and got a couple other little projects going in the bill there. Looking at an 830S, but I haven't really made up my mind on that one yet. Back to Nextro, W5 MRB.
Yeah, we're going to have to get together one of these days and get a hamburger or something.
Sounds like a plan, man. I've been meaning to come down there and look at you.
Well, come on down. I'm here every weekend, and I'm here between about 8:30 in the morning and 2 o'clock in the evening every day because I drive a school bus. And, I'm going early in the morning and late in the evening, so but other than that, I'm usually here. Give me a holler. All right, we're going to move on and see who else might be out there before we run the end of our string there. Anybody else out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
Net Control, what is your call?
Whiskey Kilowatt 5 radio.
Okay, WK5R. Thanks. MB9M, great net.
Appreciate it. You're making it down here just fine. It's a little noisy, but I'm hearing everything you're making there, saying there, Bradley. Okay. I'll make one last call, then I'll throw it back to you, Jay. We're about to run out of victims here. Anybody else left out there who we haven't talked to yet wants to get in on the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. Hearing nothing. KM5QS, WK5R.
WK5R, KM5QS. All right, folks, this is Jay, and this is going to be the last call unless we get a whole bunch of people wakes up all of a sudden. But I am going to give Jim one more chance. WJ5MS. If you are out there, come on in.
I'm out here. I'm just on flex.
Well, go right ahead.
And that's about the size of that. Leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep.
Okay. Well, at least I know you're still kicking. So, because I heard you earlier, and then you weren't there. But I figured you just couldn't get the Drakes to cooperate, Roger.
This is one of my favorite players. Only the good die young.
Okay. Thank you, Jim. I guess, well, we didn't do too bad. We've had probably close to 20 check-ins or so. And with the weather like it is and what's going on, that's not so bad. All right, folks, last call, Boat Anchors Unlimited. Come now, please. Well, there's no sense on whipping a dead horse, so we appreciate everyone who took the time to check in. We love doing this. It's a lot of fun. We know what it takes to keep them running. I had my fingers in a few of them. I'm not near as good at it as some of y'all are, though, but it's always an adventure, and we like to hear what you've done and all that kind of good stuff. So, that being said, we'll be back next Wednesday, 7:30 Central Time, and do it again. So thank everybody for checking in. Y'all have a good evening. KM5QS now returning this frequency to normal amateur use.